All right, so this is session 8, right?
Think so?
Session 8. Name to be determined. All right. The recap has been given. And you guys have been given a vision. And Hadrig, goes, collapses. Conveniently. So.
For the time being, put them on your floating disc.
As long as he's okay with being on there with 2 other skeletons.
Nope, all the corpses are gone.
What?
Well, if you think of
What
oh
happens?
yeah,
You weren't
passed out to the
active
floating disc.
concentrating on it last session.
Well, then you guys better have carried them. What the
Nope,
fuck?
I mean, you're free to carry them.
I was unconscious.
We can always go back and get them.
No, we can't. The room is too cold.
That's fair. They're gone forever now.
The room is
yeah, they're in
was
the freezer
freeze-trapped.
room.
My dreams of necromancy just got dashed.
We're carrying
Well,
the
it's
deer,
okay.
though.
You have friends, so,
That's true.
friends are just future corpses.
Tiptoe around.
Which word? Friends
All
or
right.
necromancy?
All right, so we move along,
Moving on.
just like that old song that I don't know who it was by, but I know it was a Bionic.
Oh yeah, I remember that ad on TV.
All right. Just leave Hadrig's character there. We'll move him whenever.
No one can control his character to begin with.
All right, off we go. We're going. Oh, I'm going.
All right.
Who's leading the charge this time? I say Tyrandal does.
I'll just go. I'm supposed to be good at not stepping on dangerous things. So I'll manifest that by stepping on all the dangerous things.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay, well, up here we have, if there's nothing in this big old open space, we have
I wouldn't call that big.
crossroads. Well, it's bigger than the rest of this.
As we're walking, I'll just play. So we should probably. Are we smashing the thing? We've been holding the Minotaur glowy thing
Yeah.
for a while.
Wisdom
I don't know
save.
if I don't know if we want to. Hold on, let me open
I thought
the
we were
log,
holding
'cause I
it to
keep-
get Tyrandal's opinion on it. If you
I know.
wanted it for any
Roll me a
reason.
wisdom save.
Everybody or just me?
Bulbous.
I mean, 23.
You feel the urge to say Kali Ma.
You know, strange things are. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I am attacking it with my stick.
No, it has to be the silver dagger.
I'm attacking it with my stick anyway.
It breaks apart.
Stick or the dagger?
Yes.
Negotiations were short. All right. You're free to inhale the powder, but I wouldn't do that. Let's go.
It smells like Old Spice.
I vote we
Smells
go
like power.
left.
That was the meme I was attempting to give. Yes.
I love the old Terry Crews old spice commercials. Oh, we
Yeah.
have another crossroads.
I vote we
Yeah.
go left again.
That you're just taking us in a circle.
It's only a circle if the 2 ends meet at the end.
True.
You don't have to agree. I'm just making a vote.
I say we should probably go
We
the
gotta
way
go
we
this
haven't
way.
gone yet.
I do not recall which way we have and haven't gone, so go.
I'm going to be ready to pull one of them out if the trap emerges.
Why? How?
As a bonus action, I'm going to pull them 5 feet in towards me.
Oh, the spell, I take it?
No. The feat Telekinetic Mind allows me to shove or pull
Okay.
as a bonus action.
All right.
I am keeping my eyes open
You're-
for pressure plates or anything as I'm moving forward.
Click.
So is Tyrandol an empath?
Sure, he's empathetic to his own cause.
Click.
Yeah, you're on a pressure plate.
Oh,
Well, nothing's going off, so I'm not pulling him.
Somebody find the mechanism, and I'll do something. Try and do something about it.
You hear a slight ticking sound. Tick.
Not this again.
I'm going to be on top of the dwarf's body, about 15 feet away from him, on the floating disc.
should I just jump back off of it or?
Tick.
These
Sounds like you
things.
should jump
The
forward.
frequency is getting higher. Tick.
Yeah, I will dive forward.
Hey,
You're on another pressure plate. Click.
Okay, I just start sprinting. Screw it.
Click. 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 Click.
Oh,
You
no, are
hear
they
they
gonna
hear a bunch
fall?
of mechanisms whirl, and now there's a piano song playing.
Oh.
I gotta say, these really aren't particularly efficient.
No.
There's purple at
Oh.
the edge of your vision.
Hey, it's here again.
There
what
is,
the end of
back
the-
to the crucible.
There is purple at the edge of your vision now.
my vision?
Yes, as a purple mist had suffused all of you.
What?
It smelled like grape,
I have.
and like
major
the
armor on.
'90s grape flavor, not the good grape flavor.
Oh, like grape Dimetapp.
Yeah,
Oh, so grape drink.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like grape Kool-Aid, but the cheap version.
The
The
thought
stuff
of
that comes
grape.
in the barrels, like the plastic barrel.
Yeah.
things. I unironically kind of like that. So, tastes like childhood.
DM.
Yes.
The book, the Hermetic
Yeah, Hermetic Maleficarum.
Maleficarum. Yeah, I can't say that word. Maleficarum.
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 There you go.
Hermetic
Maleficarum.
Maleficarum. Do I remember seeing as I was going through it, getting maybe like notes or musical notes?
Bard magic.
There are weird notes on there. However, you wouldn't recognize them as music because they are a different system than what is commonly used. Do you have a background of historian?
My background is scholar.
Gotcha. Oh, do you have a
Or,
proficiency in
or
history?
Sage. Yeah, I believe so.
I'll allow you to roll for it.
Yeah, I do have a +7 in history.
Okay, I'll allow you to roll for it.
14.
It's pretty obscure, but yeah, I mean, you saw like random notes. You didn't recognize them as a spell per se, but like there was a few pages there was notes and jots on the side here and there that they were like, musical strings.
Could this possibly be linked to that hallway in some kind of
You wouldn't know.
rhythm?
You all you know is that
Yeah.
you recognize these. Oh, these have been used as music before, but I don't recognize them.
To the party. Does anyone perhaps is proficient with like ancient musical notes?
Would it be?
I mean, I might have seen. Would I have
uh,
seen something somewhere?
I mean, it's possible, but I can't remember.
I'm just curious if that was maybe a code we can put in those piano sounding to unlock a hidden area. Yeah, I will take out the
You hear a mechanism
that tone.
somewhere.
I'll take out the tome and point to the page that I remember coming across.
I would like to attempt to pinpoint the sound of the mechanism.
That was echoing all through the fucking place, man.
All right.
This
cool.
whole place is like a Swiss pocket watch, man. But there's lots of mechanisms everywhere.
Well, when you say that like that, it's like, that's something in the immediate vicinity.
That's fair, but
Starts playing Axel F.
Would I have seen
You
something
hear
like...
very mild snoring. Very briefly, kind of close.
I
It's
kick the skeleton. Not particularly hard, just like more of a shove.
Nothing happens.
I look in the cauldron.
There is a sleeping goose
In the cauldron.
in the cauldron.
Folks, there's...
Fulvus, slit its throat. We can get out of here quicker.
With what? My
I'll hand
teeth?
him I'll hand him a knife.
We haven't found the tincture yet, though.
I thought we had the stuff to make it.
No, that's a different
This
tincture.
leads you to the end of the maze. It's a shortcut.
I mean, okay. Looks at rest of group. Two of whom are bird, like, I'm about to murder this bird
I
that
mean,
may not actually be there.
If you don't want to kill it, we can always tie it up and stuff it in somebody's backpack.
I mean, I just say, because the last one we saw, like, wasn't, I don't think was completely corporeal.
Yeah, but this one's snoring.
Or whatever.
It's leaving a bit of goose drool, you know, like it's sleeping there for a while, on the
Okay.
edge of the cauldron. It looks corporeal as far as you can tell.
I guess I'm going in with the knife.
Tyrandal has no qualms about this.
Am I surprised?
Yes, the major predatory party member is not going to have qualms with killing another creature.
I
I
attempt to
wasn't
slaughter
an
the
owl
animal.
before in my life. I was a human
The
before.
goose rolls over and starts popping its back as you're looking down at it with a knife.
How concerning. Folks, I have the sudden suspicion this may not go according to plan, so, just so you know,
The
I
last
attempt to
thing that
slaughter
popped
the
in
goose
the bag.
anyway.
Don't
As you
Last thing that
as
popped
you
its
start
back
pulling the
was
knife
the-
towards it, it's gonna open its eyes, like blink a couple times, and start screaming like a goose.
it's
I
honking.
attempt to accelerate the timetable.
Okay. You were saying, Val?
What?
What were you saying, Val?
I was saying that the last person that managed to pop their back was the Sultan. So
Where are you? You're
Val, he is willfully ignoring the situation.
Oh, okay, I see. I didn't see where you were for a second. You were hiding in the shadows, literally. I rolled a low on my perception. Alright.
Get that goose.
Let me roll a random table.
Let's hope it's +5 levels for all of us.
Yeah, okay. When do you think that's gonna happen, buddy?
I don't know.
Well,
Look,
it's your
I've been
random
in this
table.
I've been one of you. I've been your player for long enough to know that strange shit happens. So
Right?
I don't know what you got on that table of yours, but I know you got some stuff.
Listen, wild magic could always level us up or level us down.
Oh no.
Fireball in the party.
It's always good when the DM says
Okay, let me roll who this affects.
The skeleton. The dwarf. The sleeping dwarf.
Alright, so we slaughtered the goose, and a wild surge happens.
that. As one does, yes.
Yeah, 6, 8, 29. Okay. I rolled Hadric. Hadric cannot get drunk for 29 years.
Oh God.
This is the worst possible outcome.
That's great. Think of how many dwarven think of how many dwarven contests you can win.
He has
Drink
been
anyone under the
cursed,
table.
basically cursed. Except it's not technically a curse effect, so he can't really remove it with remove curse.
29 years unable to be drunk. That's like what? 1,000th his last spin?
Yeah, on the bright side, dwarves live for a while, so.
This will be more like a weekend of not drinking. His sober life.
Oh my goodness.
Relapses.
I mean, that is fair. 29 years is like a weekend for a dwarf, but still.
We'll see how he thinks about this.
Right?
Yeah.
I've
Hey,
tempted
bro.
to text him and be like, so something kind of bad happened with your character.
I don't see what's so bad about it. He can't get drunk.
Yes. The gods have decided to put him into AA. Just text him that. The gods have decided to put you into AA.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you know, what's good for the goose?
The cauldron's 1/3 filled with goose blood.
Uh-huh.
Is the door opening? The gate?
You hear a
No,
slight
we need to
hinging
find
on
2
it.
more yeast.
The goose is looking into the eyes of Fulvus with weirdly intelligent eyes, as if asking in a silent scream, "Why?"
Don't kill me, Kinku.
I'm a carnivorous being, so like. Shouldn't have slept there, buddy.
Wrong place, wrong time. Nothing personal,
Well-
kid.
If the door has loosened a little bit, can I try and loosen it a little bit more?
It reverts to its true form.
A mimic?
No,
A toddler?
a halfling.
The Sultan.
A halfling.
Yep.
Okay, put it in a pot.
The door?
The halfling door, yeah.
The goose turned
No,
into
the
a halfling.
door isn't a halfling. The goose is a halfling.
Oh!
Yo, where did you
That's-
guys get the halfling?
That
The
sucks.
goose turned into a halfling.
That sucks for
Why
him.
would it do that?
Maybe he was a druid.
So if it's a halfling, why did it only fill up 1/3 of the cauldron?
A fire ignites beneath the cauldron and it starts to boil.
I was
That's
gonna
what
say
I
something
guessed.
about dinner, but now maybe not.
Now it's just in poor taste.
I don't think I've eaten. Like, I'm sure someone down the family line has, dragons.
You know why that's so funny? Your family line literally a dragon. I bet a dragon has eaten a halfling, and then found it rather disappointing in how much calorie it has.
It's so greasy and fat, but no nutritional value. Ugh.
It's like
Well,
potato
that
chips of the
second
human overworld.
breakfast.
So, Vala2, how's the door?
I'm still working on it.
The hinges are slightly looser, but you feel like you probably need a bit more blood, or at least some kind of matter in the thing.
It doesn't
I've got
want
some
blood.
old rotten rations.
There are
can
some
toss it open.
hinged holes inside the cauldron. You get the feeling that the blood needs to pour through there.
I don't suppose any one of
Just
y'all
shake
can
the
magically
cauldron.
manipulate liquid.
Shake the
No.
cauldron around.
No,
Well-
there's a fire under there. I
Well,
don't want
hold
to
on.
burn my hands.
You see, most likely it needs to fill up, and an even amount needs to go through each of those. If you just swash it around, it's going to be an uneven mixture going through it, and it might not work properly. So the better thing to do would be pour a liquid in there that is heavier than blood, that will allow the blood to rise up.
Spoken like an engineer.
Or I guess we could just find more geese.
Like maple syrup.
Or alcohol.
You're an
Alcohol.
engineer, aren't you, Tarandal?
Not
Really?
quite.
Or some shit.
No, I'm a massage therapist.
Okay, that's a weird amount of chemistry knowledge that just
That's
happened.
back engineering.
Yeah. But I would say most people don't think of most people don't think of it like that. Most people slept through chemistry class. So
Okay.
I'm impressed. Yeah. So your choice. What you guys do?
I don't think we ought to force the door. So unless someone wants to go find more.
Oh, and by the
Peace.
way, in hindsight, Hadrian has woken up, so that way he doesn't end up in the cauldron.
Right. We're not going to kill him. I
I
am
miss
going to
William.
take the alcohol off of him, though. And start pouring it into the cauldron.
That's not going to be lighter than blood. That's going to be at the top of it.
Oh, yeah, good point.
You need oil or something. And I have some, but it's expensive oil, and it's not going to be enough, probably.
I could dragon spit in there, but I don't know how acid
I
works
have a
with.
good idea, guys.
We could
So,
each pour our blood in
I'm
it.
going to take my iron pot and I'm going to put it in the center of the pot and push down.
That's actually not too bad of an idea. It'll
That's-
displace
that's
it.
Yeah, that
Deck
it-
save.
that-
Or no, just slide a hand.
Deck
Your
save?
choice. Slide a hand.
that is
That
unironically
is a
how that
plus
works.
one.
What'd you roll?
That is a 14.
It starts to work, and then a little bit gets on your hand. You're like, ow, ow, ow.
Not blood.
Somebody else do this.
I
I wanted
can
to take credit, but
use your mage hand, Falvis.
So I put my mace inside of the pot that's inside of the pot and push down.
The inner pot fills up, and the blood doesn't even go through the holes. But once the inner pot fills up, the door opens.
Well, that's odd.
Mhm.
So either this door is going to lead us to a trap because we didn't do it correctly, or it worked.
I would.
Well, there's been
never
a
do
lot
that
of
to
traps
you.
throughout this place so far, so I mean,
no, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Hope for the best, expect the worst.
I'm sure wherever we end up, we'll probably have a large number of dangerous devices set up anyway, so, you know.
Although, warning to the rest of the party, we're not going to be getting any more of the stew that I make. I don't get a pot.
We have that weird gold and some gems. We'll buy you a new pot.
All right, I'll take it.
Just be careful
Maybe
who you
the,
ask for a little pot. You know, some places don't like that.
Speaking of a little pot, I miss William. He was actually intelligent.
Maybe the shopkeep will sell something. Maybe ask on the way back.
Yeah.
I mean, they did sell a tincture of young life. Okay, the gates are all open. That's not going to be open until it's fired because that's not implemented yet. So,
That's a lot of doors.
Off
Yep.
we go.
That is a lot of doors.
All right. I'm sure this
Oh.
mirror leads somewhere.
Mirror, mirror on the wall is the strongest of.
Is there a water skin over here?
no.
Do you
Let me-
need-
Is it a
Yeah.
legit mirror or?
Oh yeah, it's a legit mirror. Give me a second. There's actually something with it. Give me 1 second while I find the entry.
This happens while Val is flexing in the mirror.
Now, please pay attention while I read this 13-page document. I'm kidding.
There is no promises for me.
It's 17 pages.
That's
I'll
right.
give you
so-
3 pages and no more.
70 pages.
Oh my goodness. You know what's kind of funny is because of my history, you're not totally sure I was kidding. So that's the beauty of that joke. All right, where is it? What the fuck? This is okay. Now I know why I should have put it all in like an order.
Control F.
Look, okay, but there's
But the words.
they're all the same. Okay, there it is.
Control
Okay,
F.
all right.
They're all untitled.
Yes, basically.
Control F.
Jeb responds that he sent some people here to find some things, and they never came back.
I'll keep that to myself.
So somebody else is going to have to take over streaming Tailspire. I've got to move my laptop.
That means Uul, probably, because I can't really stream my perspective because I'm the DM.
Probably.
Unfortunately, Uul has garbage internet.
Fortunately, I'm a country bumpkin out here in the boonies.
Yeah. Alright, so there is a hand through a mirror. It is very large on the other side, but has like it kind of shrinks when it goes through the mirror. It has a lightning bolt on its palm, and there is an inscription, kind of like an illusory white light, on the mirror. It says, "Grant me some of your power, and I shall give you some of mine."
Is the hand going through the mirror?
The hand is going through the mirror. Yep.
Can I shake the hand?
It
Just give it a
might
good
cause
handshake.
negative
Con
energy
save.
damage to you. I'd be
On
careful.
save? I'm good at
I'm guessing it's some type of evocation, no, transmutation necromancy would be my guess. Some sort.
Alright, everyone take bets. Am I gonna get it or am I not? It's a +0.
Oh, you're going to get it, alright.
Wait, it's a +0?
Yeah, +0 con save.
How? You're a barbarian of some kind.
Oh, con? Sorry, I did charisma. Constitution is +4.
You
That's
know,
me being dumb.
your in real life intelligence score shouldn't be affected by your intelligence score.
You take half damage. Give me a
Okay.
second. Need to get some more d6s.
You just see Val walk up to the mirror, grab the hand, and introduce himself.
You do the cartoon thing where you grab it, start electrocuting. You do the thing and you let go. You take 11 electricity damage.
Are we all doing con saves? Or
No, just him. Unless you're grabbing his hand or something like an idiot.
It's
I don't know.
evocation.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay. That's interesting. I was expecting a necrotic, actually. Some type of innervation effect. That's neat.
After their shock, Val just lets go of the hand. He's like, well, that's a rude way to introduce yourself.
Well, it's like an open palm. It's not like a handshake. And there's a lightning bolt on the palm.
He
And
doesn't
again, the
know.
inscription is, "Grant me some of your power, and I shall give you some of mine."
If I shine the storm glass lantern, turn it on against where the rotting is, does it reveal any other rotting?
Nope.
Okay.
Good habit though.
Don't know how to give it power. I mean, I can cast a spell on it.
Yeah, that was what I would have assumed.
But how do I give it a spell?
Just, I don't know. Can
Cast
you
a
throw
spell
a
into it.
zippity zap thing at it?
But can it store a spell? I wonder.
The lightning bolt has changed to a symbol of fire. And after
wonder what this could possibly
another
be.
60 seconds, it changes to a symbol of acid.
Yeah, sorry. I can do a little bit of fire, but I can't do acid.
And it changes to cold.
I can do cold.
I'll cast Ray of Frost on it, see what happens.
The hand starts to freeze. Then you can see how like the cold energy is starting to be sucked in like a miniature maelstrom towards the symbol, and the hand closes and withdraws through the mirror. Then a second later, a massive boom wrecks the labyrinth. Everyone, roll me a dexterity save.
Give me one
Just stay on
second.
your feet.
23.
DC 10. If you
Oh.
fail, you just fall down. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I pass.
I am okay.
It landed right down the hallway, like against this little jet. It's supposed to be longer for some reason. It's not longer. I don't know why. Let me fix that.
Which end of the hallway?
I'll show you here in a second.
Okay.
Oh, this is a long hallway.
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay, I'm having trouble since I had to move my laptop. I'm now having trouble doing Tailspire and everything else because it's wanting to take over the stream.
You should try Control F4.
Right.
It's not Alt F4. It's different.
You said deck save?
Mm-hmm.
That's a nat 20.
First 20 of the night.
You're good.
What are the chances of a giant snowball being down there?
Pretty likely.
Or what if it was a snow golem? Or a Similaricon? Hi, a Simulacron?
Simulacrum?
Hi.
Simulacrum.
Simulacrum.
Yeah.
Or, even worse, a snowman.
That's what a simulacrum is.
Do you want to build? No, okay.
So are we going down the hallway or are we going into this room here?
Whatever it was landed against the wall right in front of you. Val, it basically felt like the wall barely stopped it.
Oh, this wall?
Yes.
We'll see what's
Well,
around.
that ain't good.
Ah. I see.
Ooh.
It is a javelin. It looks like a sword, but it's a javelin, trust me.
I trust you.
Is it a cool looking gem?
It is literally a cool looking javelin.
Is it cold
is
to
it
the
a-
touch whenever I go to pick it up?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Did it give us a frost weapon?
I'll announce to the rest of the group that we got a very cold javelin behind this wall. I will
Can you
try to
pull it out of the
wrestle
wall?
from the grip. I will attempt to do so now.
Whosoever pulls the javelin out of the wall shall be crowned king of the dungeon, or whatever. I don't really know how it works.
That doesn't sound
One
right.
second.
Sounds like something my cousin did.
Allow me to give you a description of the weapon.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works.
I read it on an ancient
It
wall
is
somewhere.
it is a gold and silver ornate javelin with the symbol of it has like a snowflake on it and the symbol of a fist.
Okay.
This is a weird mirror. Why would they put it there? Do you think this was a way for them to change elemental property of this spear? Maybe that's what it's for?
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Otherwise, I don't see why you would store it in a hidden apartment like this. It's an interesting ritual, though.
Well, I mean, somebody slightly more magically minded than myself could probably take a look at that and try and figure maybe it'll. I don't know. Maybe you can change it now by doing stuff to it.
One of you
I
moves
don't know.
slightly and hear a click, and the wall that it's on goes into the wall, and then you see that like the the wall wasn't always supposed to be there. So you get the
Okay,
sense that you're kind of lucky
fortuitous
the wall
coincidence.
stopped it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds lucky.
Did the javelin go in the wall with it?
No, it fell to the
No.
ground.
Hold it up.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick it up.
It feels light in your hands, but strong.
It's weird. Why is this a javelin, but the wand was a broom? Or a shovel. I don't understand. What?
I don't know. I mean,
Maybe the dungeon's doing it to spite you. I don't know.
Maybe.
By the way, you notice at the other end of the javelin, instead of being like sharp like traditionally, there's bristles, kind of like a hairbrush.
I think this dungeon was just made by a hoarder, and they're using whatever crap they had left over to enchant.
Have you ever been like stabbed by like a hair? You know, the bristles can be dangerous.
The
I've
end
been
is
bit by
literally like
hair.
a broom.
I've been bit by a hair before, but I've never been stabbed by a hair. How does a rabbit stab someone?
No, like a
With a
boar
knife,
bristle
usually.
brush. They're fairly sharp.
Generally with sneak attack damage, in my experience.
Okay, so it's literally a wooden brush that had been enchanted into a magical spear. I hate this place.
Hey, look, now I can keep the campsite clean. I start sweeping it around.
A jolt goes through your hand. You are now attuned to the weapon.
Well, I mean, javelins are barbarian weapons, so there you go.
You now
I'm
know.
going
You now instinctively know the command word. Clean up.
It's cleanup time, boys. Woof!
Did you say that out loud?
I'm gonna. No, I don't. I'm just.
Are you
saying that
sure?
as like an example. I'll throw it in the opposite direction. I'll throw it in that direction where I'm facing.
Okay, it turns into a giant ball of frost and rolls down there and explodes. And then it returns to your hand.
Okay. That was scary.
like it.
Oh,
Hey,
I was gonna
I respect your right to say things that you want to say, but maybe don't say that and throw it towards us just in case.
There's a cool waft of air.
That's a
put
pleasant
down a
surprise
real
because
fire.
I imagine this dungeon is going to be very stifling and
Stuffy, yeah.
stale.
It's actually fresh air.
How long did it take for the javelin to return? Would it be enough to do a consecutive attack action or once per
Possibly.
turn?
If the magic item could support it.
Which we don't know until someone casts it.
You're attuned. You should know.
Val knows, I don't.
It is a javelin of lightning, but cold. And also it's a broom.
Okay.
Multifunctional. It's like one of those everyman tools.
Stylish.
It's
I
not
mean-
stylish.
I just remember how upset you were when I showed you when you had the broom of lightning.
The Archmage staff or wand? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a
I
fucking
mean-
broom.
And the shovel
Room of-
that's a wand of the war mage.
That's it. Yeah, the shovel.
Oh, well then, I would have used up the one charge.
Yes.
There is no longer a charge. That's not happening again.
Well, I mean, it recharges if dawn, so.
Well, for now. Unless it's about to be dawn.
Maybe you just have to sleep on it.
What does that lever inside there do?
You don't know.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
We're not
I'd
in
be
there.
careful. These doors look like they're going to close shut if anyone walks inside.
Let's have Fulvish check it out.
You see a line of blue runes in a square shape
On the
the
desk
ground.
or on. Oh, sorry.
surrounding the lever.
Hey,
Huh.
Darren, you want to read these?
If
I
only
can't read
Dr.
them.
William was here, he'd know what to do. I miss you, Doctor.
I mean, dude,
Are these,
can
are these sigils that I can do anything with Arcana or anything?
Yeah. Roll it. Actually, what's your bonus?
+7.
Yeah, they're just generic anti-magic.
Ooh, neat. Listen, and magic sigil. So either it's going to emit a field around it, or when you pull the lever, it's going to activate the ND magic part of it.
It seems early active. It's humming.
Okay, so now the question is going to be, which one of you is going to go pull it? Because I'm not going near it.
I mean, does
I don't need
I-
magic. I'll do it.
yeah, holy magic counts, I guess.
We'll take a look around to see if there's anything interesting before we decide to do something or the other.
It seems plain. There's a lantern with some paperwork nearby, some notes and things like that, but that's it.
Would I be able to make a roll since I have the class ability Danger Sense to get a feeling?
I
of
want
the
your
room
IRL
as I go
opinion.
in?
Does this seem sus as fuck?
It is.
Yes.
Then yes, you sense danger.
I'll
It
go
doesn't
in
necessarily
and pull the
mean
lever.
it's all. It doesn't mean your danger sense lets you know 100% of the time whether or not it's actually dangerous. Just it's based on common
Well,
sense.
We should all step in if we're going to go in before anything happens. We should avoid.
Alrighty.
We should avoid the first few steps.
I mean, I can just look out for any obvious, but yeah.
I'm
Before
going
I pull the
to
lever,
read
what's
the
up with these
papers.
papers?
No random notes in a
Probably
language
just
you don't
generic
recognize.
loot.
I will. I'm going to crumple them all up and throw them to Bell and just
Don't-
yell, "Can you read this?"
Don't crumple them. You're going to.
The
How
ink is
old
now
are these
run.
papers?
Not anymore.
The ink is run.
You just ruined them.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't have mend.
Technically, I mean, I
From my-
could.
from
I don't
my
have it
point
set
of
to
view,
mend.
That was the most efficient way to get the notes to you without walking back.
I could have
Which could set
flown
something
over
off.
there.
I can cast mending. Well, actually, it's a cantrip. Does cantrip count for the spell points, or
No.
What's that?
Cantrips are free.
No, you said I could swap the spells out. Do cantrips count for the swapping the spells?
No.
Then yeah, I can't do mending until tomorrow.
Well, I'll try to read what's not messed up.
You ever try to read a book after a toddler run at it with a crayon?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's basically what's happening.
Is that because of the smearing, or was it already like that?
You suspiciously look at the bird, but you're not sure. Could be either, really.
Well, these are useless now. I'm going to use a storm glass in case there's like a illusionary script written on it, and I'm going to shine the revealing light on it.
The light is going increasingly dim, and you see ooh. Allow me
That's
to
what's
pull
written
out
on
the
it.
secret book, the secret chart. See which one you get.
So I have like what, maybe one or two more uses of this lantern.
Probably one more, maybe. You see a phrase that has been repeated over and over, like has been repeated, but like it's been like heavily postmarked, as in like, they're constantly like editing it, And this is what you see: poison. It is like a poison seeped into the veins of my very soul. I cannot escape it. It is the enemy of humanity as a whole. And it revealed part of what was originally on the manuscript.
Poison. What else?
I'll link it to you. Actually, I'll just put it in general.
Yeah, because I'll be asking if they. The enemy of humanity as a whole.
Greed.
I mean, it could be something nefarious, maybe someone that's possessing them. It's hard to say in this place.
It's someone's personal note, so you can reckon, but you don't know what the context is.
So, I'm curious as to what that lever does. Val, put something you want to, keep in this room that you're okay losing, and put it about 10 feet behind it.
Here, I've actually got a block of incense. I'm probably never going to use. You want to use?
It needs to be big enough that I can cast catapult and launch it into the lever to open it, to pull it.
You know, I could try and pull
But
it with
I'm
my
right
magical
here.
hand.
I can just pull it.
I don't want us to be in the room. It looks like the wall on the left might start collapsing in on us.
Do we have enough space for me to? I have the wand to magically hand it.
There's any magic circle.
As your hand goes inside the circle, it disappears and the circle shrinks by 5 feet.
That might not be a good thing. That might be also holding a magic back, like maybe a fireball trap or something. Tie a rope around it. We'll just yank it with rope.
We
Yeah,
should
that's
have
a good idea.
regular rope. Yeah.
I also have a fly speed of 50 feet, so like I can just zoom out of here and pull it on my way.
Does 50 feet is 50 feet faster than an explosion?
We're about to find out.
I'm going to go with my rope idea, Val. Would you mind helping me with that idea?
I
Or
agree
something.
with the rope idea.
All right.
Answer both.
This is just cementing
Throw it,
the fact
Jimmy.
I need to give the archaeologist a whip.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm just
I'll
thinking that
tie a
left
rope
wall.
around it and start going back.
I'm just thinking that left wall is very suspicious.
All right. The rope is around it.
back
Okay, let's go outside the room and pull it.
When I get back, I'll tug on it.
All right.
Explosion.
Shit.
Explosion. Explosion.
So the door closes and you hear something like from the depths of hell. That's the laugh you hear.
What?
Yeah. I think I know what the poison that was seeping into his soul is. It's insanity.
The door opens again,
Ah,
and the anti-magic field has disappeared, and the lever is turned.
see, now, Val, the reason we chose the rope is because we actually want to keep you alive and
Aw.
sane.
Oh. What evidence do you have that that I'm sane to begin with? I couldn't even say the sentence.
As sane as you are right now. How about that?
Sanity and intelligence are
There
two separate
is a
beings.
symbol on the left wall.
Yeah, I'm suspicious of that left wall even more now. I knew that wall was weird.
Can anyone read it? I'm sure it means something.
Take a look. See if I can read it.
Has a picture of a fist and a down arrow and a circle below it.
Oh, punch the ground right there.
I will, not with my hand, but I will smack the ground. Yeah, you know what? I'll punch the ground.
Nothing happens. The circle's on the wall.
Why'd you punch the ground, silly?
Alright, I will punch the wall.
Tyrant Dog is a little chuckle.
Okay. Is everyone else inside the room?
For this one, I'll be inside the room.
Okay. Okay. What about you, you guys?
The symbol's on the wall, and I would have been looking at the thing.
Okay.
So
What about you, though? You're gonna be out in the hallway like a weirdo?
I'll be the one outside. 'cause
Okay.
I can't.
The door closes
I'll
and
just-
the wall starts to move slightly, and on it appears a script of "Hold the Faith."
Mm-hmm.
that's
The
Hold
entire
the
left wall,
faith.
by the way, not that little that little crook and cranny isn't there. So, the entire left wall is moving at you.
But it's moving inwards, like
Yep.
coming towards.
Like a crusher.
Oh,
it's doing the
I
squishy
knew it.
thing.
I knew
All
that
right.
would do it.
Let's look around the room for handy dandy exit plans.
I'm going to prepare a rope trick in case you guys can't find the way out. But I'm rooting for you guys to not let me expand the spell slot.
so Jonah's going to do something extremely stupid. He's not going to do anything
Hand
at
puppet?
all and have faith.
The door comes close to John.
Dude, look at it. John's doing
Yeah.
a hand puppet.
It
I'm
comes
gonna be on
even
the-
closer.
I'm going on the opposite end.
Oh, whoops! I did not mean to do that.
Oh no,
Just
darkness!
deleted existence.
Yeah.
No,
Hello,
yep, no,
darkness,
shouldn't have held the
old
faith.
man.
He died.
John is taking a leap of faith.
The illusory door removes itself, and there is now a way forward.
Hey, that's handy.
Hey, I will see if I can open the door. Get Val in here.
Door opens just fine.
Oh, so now you guys want me in here.
And we wanted you in here the first time.
I hate this
Good.
place.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were gonna be crushed, and I had to be in this place by myself.
You had the other
Yeah,
bird.
I mean,
Did they mean nothing to you?
And a dragon,
He
and a
keeps-
saber-toothed tiger.
He keeps looking down at me.
Oh, it's
I
not
mean, you're
he's
like 3
cool.
foot tall. We all look down at you.
Exactly.
You
Don't
could
think I
just
haven't
fly
noticed.
up.
Don't think I haven't noticed.
I mean, it's not my fault you're below eye level.
It's not my fault I can punch you in the cock easily. Sorry, I'm still a little shaken by the whole wall thing. I thought we were
Certainly
going
are
to
a
die.
little.
I'm sorry.
Let's get a move on.
Yeah.
So what's up with the room?
This appears to be some sort of armory.
Correct. Of some
But
kind.
is anything in here as cool as the Jabroom?
There is
Uh,
a, let's see, a set of masterwork chainmail.
Can't wear that. Give it to the squishy.
You know, given the last thing we found, I think it would probably be a good idea to ascertain whether or not these things are cursed before anyone puts them on this time.
That is very fair.
Unfortunately for you, Identify literally does not reveal curses. So, big sad.
Yeah, that's fair too.
Not my problem. I just don't put things on. Someone else figure it out.
That should be Everton Blacksmith if he was alive.
Well, he kind of put on the cursed gloves.
You find a masterwork chainmail, some unusual leather armor, 3 unidentified potions with a label of question mark, and an incredibly ugly painting of a fat lady made with expensive paints worth 100 gold pieces.
The expensive paints. Is there any way I can scrape off the paint and reuse it later?
Shit.
Have you ever tried to scrape the paint off of a dried painting before?
It's ridiculously hard.
You're just not using the sharp enough knife.
The paint comes off and is very wet and flexible. Comes off very easily, in fact.
I'm going
You
to
notice
put
that
it
there, in a slight hole, there is a ink jar attached to the painting.
Okay, that's better. I was going to put it into my own jar, but I'll just use that then.
It's a very interesting item. Now you have a bunch of random pigments.
Do they mix in the jar at all, or do they stay
Yes,
separate
but
colors?
it's weird because the colors kind of meld together, and now there are a kind of silvery white color. But if you look at it from different angles, it's different colors.
You got prism paint.
Is this paint white and gold or blue and black?
Really?
Yes.
How do you
Some
spell
of
prism?
the red and green variety.
PRISM. Haedrig, knowing him, he's going to cast Identify on it because he always does this.
I'm just gonna put jar of prism pastels.
He identifies it as marvelous pigments.
Okay, now I want to draw a door with it. See what happens. I didn't say I was going to. I said I want to.
Depends. Does an escape from an inescapable prison seem worth more than 25 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Actually, it could not. It may not be. Art is subjective.
True enough.
All right.
I could also be a very poor artist.
True. True.
So you want to draw a door in GTFO?
No.
Okay.
We're here looking for something. And besides, it will only show you the next
Ooh.
room past it.
DM,
Yeah.
important question. Are any of those potions green?
One of them is like swamp water.
Everyone here watches as Val grabs this green potion, just slowly breathes out under it, waiting for something to happen. And if nothing happens, he'll be like, it's trash.
A couple of sparks come out of your mouth. It's like
If the-
it's
when
like
the-
someone's flicking a really poorly done Zippo.
You'll just hear Val go, "Oh, I didn't think that would actually work."
Never seen you do that before, Val.
I've never done that before. I just thought it would work. But that's not what we're looking for.
Do you drink
No.
the potion?
That's something different. Is it boiling?
No. I mean, it's got occasional
No.
bubbles, but
No. We'll save it for later.
I think it looks like swamp water, and I was serious.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't usually. I'm not usually a fan of drinking stuff that looks like it'll.
Nah, might work better if we put it in like a silver chalice or something, but that's for later.
Okay.
I'm
Well, this was a
confused.
fun room. So, this was a fun room. I'm just waiting to see if he turns into like a ghost or something.
Well, he didn't drink it, so why would he turn into
Yeah.
a ghost?
Oh, from the fumes killing him.
Ah, good point. Oh yeah, by the
Something
way,
like that wouldn't kill me.
Remember, in future reference, whenever you're smelling a potion bottle, it's better to hold it away from you and waft the fumes towards your nose.
Again, more chemistry knowledge. I mean, that's my okay. That might be more common sense, but
You would think that, but
Yep.
no.
it's not.
Screw that, I want superpowers.
Also, if
Super
if
tumor.
you guys think something is poisonous, give it to me first.
Okay.
brave to assume that I would allow most poisons to be affected by your poison immunity.
I'm not immune, just resistant.
Brave to assume I would allow them to be affected by your resistance.
All right.
We should give it to the dwarf. He's a resistant and has advantage against saves on it.
I'm resistant and have advantage against saves for poison.
Are you a dwarf?
No, I'm a skeleton.
But
Different.
is it?
Alright, so as you
Kinda.
guys pass the hallway, this is what you see.
I am not leading the charge.
There is
Get another way.
noticeably raised platforms.
Geronimo?
I mean, okay. Well, you
Dex
said
save.
What was that?
Dex save.
going to get ready to pull him off.
That's gross.
That's a 14.
Alright. Remember how I said some things could literally instantly kill you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, if the platform either raising up or falling down, I'm going to pull him 5 feet towards me.
There are 4 sets of scythe blades coming from the wall on each
Okay.
side.
Do I need to do like a deck save, see if I react fast enough?
Let me see. Let me add this all up in the fucking.
Or
That was
if
a
it
lot of
requires a
rolls.
save, maybe he can get advantage on it with my help. However you want to do
I
it.
did roll a save, so
Well, he is pulling you back, so I'll give you half damage. That is 44 damage.
That would kill me. Or
I
at least
believe
knock
that
me
kills me
unconscious.
anyway. Because my max health is 35.
That's not outright killing. You didn't
No,
go to
it's
half.
Even Pathfinder, it's on outright kill until you're negative your con mod, or negative your con.
Right. Well, John is unconscious then.
That
I'm
was
gonna drag
close.
him off the. If he's
Oh,
not
he-
already dragged off.
Oh, he's right in front of you.
Somebody
He's
get
on
his
the
head.
ground.
Put it back on.
Yeah, he's missing a femur too.
Do we need to stabilize him? Is he bleeding out?
Yeah, how do you stabilize a skeleton?
He's getting dusted.
Can I
It's
just like
kind of
put
weird
a
the way
splint
it
where his
works.
femur should be?
Hadrig is going to spare the dying.
That helps.
I was wondering.
And
of his
he's
pieces
going to be
just
like, "Don't worry,
magnetic back
guys.
together."
I'm familiar with reattachment," and begins reattaching your limbs.
Well,
So yeah, John actually does bleed. He does have blood. It just
Ah.
kind of leaks from the bones.
Can you be patching him up on the tensor's floating disc so we can keep moving?
can I check the side grooves for similar activation mechanisms?
That was
All right.
nasty.
So Hadrig succeeds on his medicine check. You regain 1 hit point
Woohoo!
because apparently he has that fucking kit.
Oh, he has that feat, the medical kit.
Yeah. Which is impressive considering he said he wasn't taking any healing spells. He's more of a nice guy than I thought.
Right.
Alright.
That was nasty spear.
Yeah, that was.
Let's not
nice.
go this way
Ow.
again.
Okay, I will. I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level, cause ouch.
I
does
saw that.
Does positive energy not kill you?
No, it does not. I am not a necromantic skeleton. I'm technically considered a holy necromancy item.
You're considered a
Item?
holy item?
Objectifying
no.
him.
I was resurrected by holy energy. It was radiant energy that brought me back, not necromancy, not necrotic.
Technically, does
to be
healing
fair-
do damage to undead in 5e? Oh yeah,
Nah,
some
I
spells
don't-
do. Some spells.
Some spells do.
To be fair, holy necromancy and arcane necromancy is a little different. There's a little difference between those two.
Yeah, I do realize that, but yes, the way the racial feats work, it says you were brought back by a good aligned god or a neutral god.
So you have sacred energy. Of course, that's
Basically.
interesting. That's interesting.
One of the platforms is lowered. In front of you.
Do you want to give it 3 more shots?
No.
Let's see. This would be a great time to have those bodies and just throw them on it.
Are we
I say
making a trip back to the cooler?
we go down the other way first and see if we need to even come this way, or we could try to squeeze around the walls. I guess. What's the chance of those being trapped?
I don't think.
Very likely.
Yeah. I agree.
I would stand back up. DM, can you stand me back up? Oh wait, I can do it. Can I do that?
Yeah, it's under
Okay, I didn't
status.
have that option before. All I had was yeah, I didn't have any options like that before.
It's because you were dead.
That might have been.
You find an unusual gate. And what
Does an
appears to
unusual-
be a lush paradise on the other side.
Okay, we need to keep
I
going.
don't trust that.
Does the unusual wand fit in the unusual gate?
It doesn't have a lock.
Oh, okay.
There's
Who wants
light
to get-
coming from within. Almost like sunlight.
Who wants to go into the realm of Slanesh here? Anyone?
Yeah, I don't trust it.
I mean, Val, you should not go in
I
there.
kind of want.
There is
might not be.
a
I don't wanna
cent-
control
there,
yourself.
there is a you see a pedestal kind of in the front, and on like a like a tablet, and it says "Stay a while and listen."
I'm fairly certain that's going to be some kind of mind affecting. You need either strong wit or a keen
It smells
mind
really good in there.
to handle it. I'm pretty sure I'm the
How
only
does,
one that can handle it.
How does Diego feel about this forest being in the middle? of the
He's
North
smelling
Korea?
fresh grass, and he's excited.
Listen, I think Diego needs to go, guys.
I have decent wisdom.
Look, I know this looks like a bad idea, but you can also see in the corner that there's a fire.
That
can't be-
doesn't mean a whole lot, but I will.
It's better than a room with just a lever.
That's true. We can try it, I guess.
That's not much of a standard, is it?
Nope. I will go in with Val and Diego.
Anyone else going in?
I'm going to say on the other side.
Stay.
Put
Oh,
me one
okay.
more square back.
All right. Do you go in? Do you go in
Nope. Put me back outside the gate.
Tyrandol? Not Tyrandol. Sorry. Monk man, Dragonborn monk, Fulvus. My goodness, I'm tired.
He was be right back, so I don't know if he's back yet.
I assume he'd follow the group.
Okay.
Unbeknownst to you guys, the gate closes.
Well, good luck, guys. Hope you don't die.
While inside, there is a marked difference in atmosphere.
Did you want to come inside with us, Fulvus, or not?
He's still muted. Give him a second.
That
I mean,
sounds like a terrible idea, so yes.
Nice.
You see a wonderfully
it.
decorated pool. There's another tablet on the opposite side with the following phrase. Alright. It says Latania Submersi.
Say that again.
Latania Submersi.
Latania Submersi?
Yep.
I have no idea. Is it religious in nature?
Roll it.
It's Latin for submerge yourself in the pool.
No,
I don't know
Latania's-
Latin too
it's,
well.
It's probably something related to Litany of Mercy, so like many pieces.
It means litany for the drowned.
Ah.
30-20.
It means litany for the drowned.
Well, no, I get that. It's just it took a while for the thing to roll. Uh-huh. John is going to be a little cautious and go around the pool towards the firelight.
Okay. It's
I'll
very
keep a
comfortable.
close
You could
eye on
probably
Diego.
sleep here without a problem. If you so wish.
I have the feeling something is probably in the water.
Why would you
There's
feel that
always
way?
something in the water.
That's why.
Always.
There's just
Well,
rocks, a
check
little bit
that
of gold, chest here and there, some clams. Not a real big deal.
I do have control over my token, by the way.
So, what is in the backpack?
Let's take a
Adventuring
look.
supplies. And some rope. Torches,
Rope
rope,
is
that kind of
useful.
thing.
Okay, just a regular old explorer's pack.
I
Mhm.
will definitely take the rope. I don't have any.
Well, if anyone wants to go diving,
It's also got a journal.
I mean, I don't need to breathe, so I'm fine with it.
With the journal, I'll call out to Tyrandol. Hey, we got a journal here for you to read. Could
I
be a
mean-
spell book.
I'm gonna look at it just to see if what
It's got all
written in it.
kinds of
Behind it
weird
over there.
doohickeys written in it.
I can't understand any of it. I can read, but that's about it.
Any of it mean anything to me?
Nope.
Yep. Nope.
Can
I
Can I read it?
No.
Well,
This is definitely a Tyrandol.
yep, I agree with that one.
Well, let's look around the area some more, and then we can go back and.
Investigation.
Oh boy. Natural 20 for 24.
You
Nice.
notice that the plants on the left side of the room are unusually sharp. But, like, only sharp, like, when you touch them, or when there's a slight moisture from, like, the dew from the sky above. Starts to rain, like, tiny bit, a little bit of misty rain. And as the drop gets towards the plant, it starts to stiffen up. And the tip is, like, kind of serrated, even. You can almost make out, like, a buried skull underneath the mush.
Folks, I'd stay away from the plant life, especially, I'll point it out, on that part of the area.
Sounds good.
Call out to Diego. You hear that? Stay away from the weird stuff. But translate it to
Durandal,
Eric Cochran because that's what it is.
Okay.
I'm still alive. Don't worry.
You're going caw 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 caw.
Apparently, companions only understand one language between the two people.
You
and
know,
I
for
chose
you,
Eric Cochran.
it probably would be beneficial for him only to know Eric Cochran, because that means no one else could, like, convince him to do things, probably.
Exactly.
so do you want me to check out the water?
Let's not.
By
If
the way,
there's
you
plant
notice
life-
something kind of weird on Diego. On the back of his elbows, he's growing what almost looks like small feathers.
I don't know much about cats, but I don't think they grow feathers.
No, normally they eat things with feathers on them.
Can I like
Yeah, no.
tug on it a little bit? Is it like
It's
dug into the
his.
skin? Oh, that's definitely his. That's weird.
He starts
Oh,
he
you
starts
good?
scratching like a dog when you get the spot. You know what I mean?
That's cute.
Is it like
File
itchy?
that under my list of weird stuff happening mental filing cabinet.
It's quite a bulbous cabinet.
So, what is over in this corner with the campsite.
Oh
Actually,
my
hang
god,
on.
mushrooms.
I just know there is a
Yeah.
whole sewer grating.
Mm-hmm.
Never
One thing at a
mind
time.
about the humble abode.
Let's check the tent.
Yep. Let's investigate the tent.
Fur rug, pretty basic. The fire snuffs out.
For
Is it wood? I will cast light.
The water begins to rise.
folks, I say we exit. Blindfold on.
Does the gate open any?
Nope. In fact, the water doesn't
which-
seem to go outside the gate.
Which one of you is shortest? Out of-
It would. Seeing as how it's a dragonborn and an undead skeleton that's like 6'4", it's probably gonna be Val.
I can save
That's
But
three of
only
you.
by a little bit.
I will lift Val up on my shoulders then, so he can get above the water for as long as possible.
Oh no, there's a ceiling.
I mean,
Yeah,
Val.
yeah, but I mean, I'm lifting him up out of the water until it gets too high.
I can save
I
three
mean,
of you.
I can hold my
come
breath for a
towards
really
me.
long time.
I don't need it. I literally don't breathe.
If
well,
any of you want to be
let's-
saved, I can save you.
Let's head back to the gate. You just hear a bunch of.
The gate is
coming
sealed
from-
and there's not even any water going through it.
Yep. Tyrandel has a very condescending look on his face, like he knew something like this was going to happen.
Writing notes furiously.
Yes.
John just walks over, points to Val and Fulvis, but points to himself and gives a thumbs up.
Hold on. Can I like? Are there gaps in the gate?
No.
Like what kind? Okay, so I can't stick my snout through it.
Nope.
That would be too easy.
You can put your tongue through it, that's about it.
I can't actually see the grate because of the water, but John's going to make his way to the grate and see if he can lift it.
Nope, it's there firm. That's where the water's coming from.
Ah. So in that case, the only place to go is down into
Yep.
the little area. Hard to see it, but that's where we're gonna start heading.
I'll
If,
hold the light above so you can see better.
if anyone starts drowning, I will save them. But
I
while they're doing their
am-
thing, I let them go.
I am very worried for Diego and Night Eye. Night Eye is probably okay. Actually, Diego can hold his breath just as long as I can. after
I
that.
will not save the animals.
You guys get into a cool cavern, as there's no water down there. It's pretty chill. What's not chill is that. Munch.
Oh yeah, I can just barely see it. Hard to
Yeah,
see,
I'm
but I
trying
can
to
see
lower the. I'm trying to lower the thing to where I can actually see.
I press the crouch button on my
Oh.
keyboard, which puts me into stealth.
What?
You have those?
No.
I can't even find my
Skyrim.
other piece.
I see that. Yeah, that's not good.
It's got a hold of Fulvis's arm.
Excuse me, what's giving me the bad touch?
A alligator.
Easy. I slap the alligator up against the head and tell it to let go.
Smack it
Animal
with a rolled
handling
up
with
newspaper.
disadvantage. It is very hungry.
Hang on. Animal handling, that's +3. With disadvantage, that's fine. 16 + 5. 18 + 5.
How you have +5
Freaking
from +3?
lowest is 21. Why didn't I say +5? +3.
Okay. Okay.
That's my fault.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
16 plus.
Oh well, your math still works out. So
So that's only a 19.
you speak. You start speaking, and then something happens in your throat. You kind of speak a guttural word, and you accidentally speak "stop" in crocodile.
This is like Dory speaking whale. Nobody believes it until it works.
It stops
Right.
biting the arm and looks at you, and it actively squints its eye.
I will, since it looks hungry, I will look through my backpack and grab, just like
Offer
what
Diego.
little bit of my ration I have left, which is probably just like a few pieces of jerky, and give it
It
to it.
eats it.
Just give us a second.
Roll me a perception check, all of you.
Take it. Damn it.
I don't.
15.
I got it.
And-
It has a very serious gash on its right hand. And its right, like, I guess you could say paw. Right foot,
Yeah,
like in the palm.
I can heal it. I'll do it. I'll cast Cure Wounds at first level.
Animal handling. Or you can have Val do it for you if you so wish.
Yeah, I mean, Val can do the animal handling. I'll do the healing.
Cool. That is 17 total.
It
And
calms
that's
down
an
enough
8.
for you to heal
Plus
it.
one bracer.
It's not enough.
You know, it calms down enough for you to heal it.
Okay, well,
After
it
being
heals
healed,
for 8 points.
its right hand seals up. It looks at you. It stares for a second, and then in a poof of smoke, it turns. It disappears, and a very tiny green alligator statue is in its place.
My filing cabinet opens up. Put that in there. That's another thing on the list.
The water starts receding from the top, and it fills up the bottom again. You're now underwater.
Interesting.
Damn it.
The water disappeared.
Maybe you should. Is the statue pick upable?
Yes.
I vote that the person who handled animals good ought to take it.
Alright, I will pick up the crocodile statue. Also, my figure seems to be gone. There is no longer a Kinku.
You need to check your green bar on the right. It's there.
You got to put the green bar basically all the way on the bottom.
Ah.
Right, before Val swims out, John's going to hand them the end of a rope because John can't swim.
Right.
Oh. Is it deep enough to where I can just bend over, grab him, and pull him?
Yeah, probably. If you spend like 10 minutes doing it, doing it without a skill check is fine.
Okay.
Watch
Yeah,
the
done.
plants, guys.
I will take a
don't
note
know.
of John's weakness. He cannot swim.
It's not
What a
weakness,
great
he just-
companion.
He can climb, just he's not buoyant. He cannot swim, technically.
That is a weakness.
I'm amazed you
that
guys did not
backy
grab
sinks.
anything from down there, by the way.
We didn't see
Is there
anything
stuff
down there.
There was gold.
Was there really?
Just,
Oh. I couldn't see anything.
Do you want a picture of it?
Because like whenever we had stuff down there, all the lights were out.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like
So
pitch
it's not
black
seen.
down there. The only thing we could see was the alligator.
I'm guessing.
I
'cause
do
you
not
had-
have
My
my
guess is your
character
setting
for
was
it.
weird. Okay. Let me show you what's down there, and I'll let you decide what to do.
I do not have my character's.
Since you didn't really
super
have
ultra
all the
blind
information
sight.
available. So
Super mega ultra. See everything sight.
Magical true sight blindfold.
The third eye.
I mean, it's a good thing I got it, even though it kind of pissed somebody off. Huh?
No, I mean, hey, whatever I pissed off has given me this handy dandy chair to lean on.
Right? Well, no, I would say you more befriended it accidentally.
I think it's more, hey, this thing is interesting. I'm like a
There's,
bearded
chest
dragon in a
whiskers down
terrarium.
there.
I mean, since I was down there for 10 minutes while they were trying to pick me up, I guess I could have scooped some stuff into my bag.
Why isn't John coming up? He's looting.
Yep.
There's literally a cartoon bubble coming from him. You know?
He doesn't. Yeah.
Spooky, scary skeleton looting underwater. It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
So yeah. Do you appreciate the awe-inspiring amount of beauty now in that water?
Oh yeah.
That was a lot of work. So
Okay, now I can see. Yeah, no, I could see not that.
Yeah, no, we couldn't have seen any of that. I think it was just too dark in the water setting. But yeah, just anything John was able to grab, just put in the loot bookkeeping thing,
Okay.
and I'll mess with it later.
It's okay, DM. When you explained the water earlier, I heard you say there was gold in it.
aw, thank you. Unfortunately, you're the only person unavailable to utilize that information.
Yeah.
Okay, Val was more concerned about the fact that his cat was growing feathers.
Yep.
Don't you
These
know?
kids do
He's
take over
salty.
their parents.
It's very normal for a raptor.
It's alright. Kids take after their parents after all.
Loads of money.
Do you think he's mechanically implanting the feathers into himself to look more like you?
Now, roll me. Who would like to roll a treasure die?
I'll do it.
Not me.
He who
Depends
was
on
not
what the dice-
participating shall do it, I guess, huh? D6.
Gotta
minus
give
1.
him something to do.
It is important that you roll a 1. It's funnier that way.
I rolled a 3. Middle of the ground.
Okay.
Did you know if you added 2 random numbers together, you're more likely to get an even number than you are an odd number?
That's interesting.
You have 2/3 the chance of getting an even versus an odd.
Because even plus even is even, and odd plus odd is even. So, it just works.
Yep.
Unlike Fallout 76.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Who
it
needs-
worked. It
Who
just
needs NPCs?
NPCs in a Fallout game unnecessary.
96 gold pieces. The alligator statue, a small pearl worth 6 gold pieces, and a crescent moon earring and a brass ring.
Yep. I don't think anyone but I could rest in here, so maybe we should leave the room.
I mean, what are the odds that it floods again?
What are the odds?
Very likely.
When you open up the gate, you see Tyrandel there. He's wanting to close up a little notebook he has and stuff it in his handy haversack.
Technically, it's
Val
my
will-
handy haversack. You're just holding it.
On the way out, Val will walk up to Tyrandal and kind of tap you on the head with the journal that he found, and just open it up for you to grab.
Okay, I'll take it.
It's soaked.
Hit him with the book like those enemies in Dark Souls 3.
It's soaked.
Are the
None
is
of
the
us
ink
can read
ruined?
it.
Yep.
Good job. This is the second thing you gave me that's ruined.
Well, we can fix it later.
I'm going to create a bonfire and throw the journal in the bonfire inside the room.
It immediately engulfs
Can-
in flame. It immediately turns into ashes in the shape of a skull and disappears.
That was probably cursed.
Yeah.
That was either a good thing or a bad thing.
Or both.
A good bad thing.
You're
I've
lucky
narrowed it
I'm
down
here.
to 3 possibilities.
Valatu, you're lucky I'm here.
Are we?
Yep. I've saved you guys many times. Like just then.
Yes. I agreed.
I was going to use Miracle Point to cast the Mending Cantrip.
Well, too late then.
While at the same time also causing a Wild Surge, because it's still magic, and he's still a Wild Soul Barbarian.
Wild Divine Soul.
All right.
Alright,
So
is anyone else worried about what's down the hall?
Yes. But
so what else did you guys find in the hole?
Funny.
I've got
An
some
alligator
stuff.
statue.
I've got some stuff in my bag I need to dump out, but I don't think we have the time to go through it right now.
Oh, let me look at it. I'll see if anything's magical. I have a spell going right now.
All right, I'll open up my bag and let him look through the random junk in there.
Alligator statue, crescent moon earring, and brass ring.
Those are magical?
Yep.
The earring.
So everything.
I want to take the earring out and examine it.
Can't tell what it does.
I will put it on. He has a weakness for moons.
Doesn't seem to change anything. You do feel 12% more fabulous.
I want to keep it on. He really likes the moon motifs.
Yeah.
The other two items are magical as well, by the way.
Figures. We'll have look at these later, I guess. I'm looking down the hall with mild concern.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong, guys?
Oh shit.
Well, you
That
know,
is
off we
a
go.
Giant of the man. You know, the Jabroom probably came from him.
You know, we could do something novel and actually try diplomacy for once.
Isn't that what we normally do?
I mean,
No.
the last couple of times we just got attacked. So I mean
That is fair.
Is catapult considered a diplomacy?
Only if you're launching a fruit basket.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Keep that in mind.
It's a statue.
Oh.
Is it magical at all?
Is there a water skin?
No.
How about that mirror?
Its hand is sticking through it. Well, was.
Oh, well, who's the guy? Is there like a plaque or something?
Yeah. It reads what was on the mirror earlier.
Okay.
Ah.
Well, hey, good thing that wall is in the way. Otherwise, somebody was gonna have a bad time.
Right?
I believe it was going to be you, Fulvus.
I would have dodged it. You probably would have gotten hit.
I'm 3 foot tall. It would have gone over me.
No, this is magic. You're a wizard. You gotta understand.
You should rethink that sentence.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm feathery, not hairy.
Time for door number 3.
Is there any magical on the statue with one detect magic?
Yeah.
What type of magic? What school? Is it
We've been
transmutation?
over this. You don't get schools of magic because that's too much work.
Do I have a feeling it'll come alive at any point?
I mean, it has before, so.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh great heavens.
Is the entire thing magical or only a part of it?
Oh my god, it's the Golden Corral.
Well, that is not a reaction I expected, honestly. So.
Oh,
I was thinking the pits of avarice in hell. That was like what, the 4th ring of hell?
Same thing,
Fifth
really.
ring?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So I don't like what's behind door number 3 the most. Do we want to move on?
I don't know that we have the choice, because this place is a big old maze.
Deck save.
Well,
Oh, yay.
Oops.
DC 25.
who's for who?
There is no way I could make that even with a nat 20.
Who needs to make the save?
There is a chance that
Everyone.
I can, but I have to get a nat 20. But I have advantage because it's a dex save.
Yeah, I got a 19.
I don't.
With my class trait, Arcane Deflection, I make it with a 25.
Once
If
again,
I
you're
had-
outside the room,
Excellent.
and the door shuts. You're very helpful in this dungeon, by the way.
Someone needs to live.
I would not be your character's friend.
What do you mean? When they were in the water, I told them I could save them at any point.
Fair.
They-
And you're like, hey, you know your pets that you love and value? I won't save them.
Because I only have 3 spell slots. I can't save all of them.
I mean, to
John
be
doesn't need
fair,
to breathe, so you could have saved them.
yeah. To be fair, Diego doesn't need saving. Night Eye does.
Are these fires all the soul fiery fire things?
So what happened?
Yes.
Did like a fiery vortex pull them in?
Yes.
Okay.
Did we take damage from it?
Nope.
Well, I'm going to write them off as dead, but I'll give them 20 minutes.
You hear a voice echoing throughout the chamber. Behold your offering.
I look for an offering.
No, John
Behold
puts,
your
uh,
offering? Is this an
yeah.
offering to us?
I believe we're supposed to give an offering.
There are 3
Okay.
gold coins inside the pot. They're
John
very
drops one of
shiny.
weird. Yeah, John drops one of the weird gold coins into the pot.
You know, echoes with a metallic clank.
I drop
Yes,
a regular gold coin into the pot.
Less echo.
Hold on, I'm subtracting gold.
I don't think I have any of those weird gold pieces.
I hand Val one because it's just in the backpack. Like John hasn't added it to his coin purse, so it's like here.
Sweeter the penance, sweeter the reward.
I think like quietly to the other 2 stooges. I don't think the stuff, any of the money we picked up has much commercial use outside of this particular
Well,
area. So
I
maybe
mean,
we
it's
just pour it
gold.
in.
So
Yeah.
I think this is a point to where all of the useless stuff we've gathered, we can just give it to this thing and make it better. I think that's what's going on in this room.
Yeah, but he said sweeter, the thingy, the sweeter. All right, so I guess
Yeah.
if we can't say it's useless, otherwise it'll be like,
Well, I
hey, you
mean,
gave me some crap.
Val will pull out the masterwork sword that he has and just say, I don't use it, but it's a really nice sword, so I'll set that on top of it.
It shrinks to fit inside.
Huh.
There we go.
John will set the shovel on top of the bowl.
No, not the shovel.
I don't use it. I can't use it.
Now
Literally.
we can't dig any trenches.
Well, I guess. I mean, it's either
Actually,
that
I
or
have mold earth. We can totally dig
Well, maybe
trenches.
we'll get a better shovel.
Yeah, I'll set the shovel on top of it because I literally can't use it in any way.
Okay.
I'm tempted to give up the jabroom, but I really like.
Hold on, the
jabroom.
DM said a thing, so now that means the thing.
The
Keep
shovel
going.
shrinks. You giveth the key.
Shit. That was the wrong thing to give.
That was the wrong thing. I forgot it was a key.
Great
Well, don't reach in there, 'cause,
sacrifice. Great reward. Kneel
I-
before and offer penance.
Uh,
Oh, sorry, not penance, supplication.
I
Anyone an
don't.
English major?
Yeah.
It means be reverent to it.
No, I mean, yeah, it means, yeah, basically bow and scrape and all that. Yeah. I don't technically know who my god is, so it could be related, because, I mean, I steal the book that kind of looks evil, even though it's a holy book.
Does
I-
it?
Can I do a quick look around with the blindfold on?
Yeah. One of those shadowy things is in the corner.
Is it like the familiar shadowy thing? Or?
The not so friendly shadowy thing.
Gotcha.
You also
Uh.
notice a comically large bird eye fitting through a hole drilled into the wall. I'm sorry, not the wall, the door behind you.
Wonder who that could be.
I guess we're supposed to kneel?
You hear the writing of a quill, almost like taking frantic notes.
I'm going to pretend I didn't see the unfriendly shadow thing. And remove the
Ignorance
blind.
is the best.
Just give a quick wave to it and take.
Yep, I will. I guess John will kneel in supplication. Because he has no idea what's going on and doesn't remember Jack.
Prove your worth. Prove your existence. Death is the only evidence.
That's kind of gross.
John actually says out loud, "I'm already dead."
You first.
I wonder if you could, like, I don't know, bleed onto the. Although I'd be concerned that it would take all of the blood instead of just some of it.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm all for self-sacrifice for a worthy cause, but
Give a piece of you.
oh well, that's easy. John reaches down and pulls off a chunk of his pinky toe and sets it in the bowl.
Not what I meant, but okay.
I guess it works. Do we even really need pinky toes?
No,
You need
It's
your big toe.
vestigial.
You need your big toe and pinky toe for more balance. The ones in the middle are less needed.
Yeah, but it looks dumber if you're missing the middle part.
right? And it'll grow
Well, he's got a
back.
glamour. No one will notice.
Something toe the line.
Yes, state your request.
I want the potion that makes us better.
It is located further.
Well, shit.
Next petitioner.
Good job.
So are we just supposed to ask a question? Is that what's going on now?
I'm assuming.
What is your boon? More fires flare up.
I don't think I have the boon, at least not that I know of.
Strength. I guess.
True strength comes from within. Next boon.
This is like a cheap version.
Inner peace.
Live, laugh, love.
This sounds like the guy from Wizard of Oz, the wizard.
More fires flare.
Thank
I-
The
you.
snake
I look
statue
around.
starts spinning, and then you hear like a muffled curse at a distance, and it starts unspinning back.
I
Now,
look around for- oh,
Consider the bequeathed.
Oh, I think I understand what's going on. This
I
is that
get what's
weird
going
gnome lady.
I look around the walls for motivational cat posters.
The only true
Okay, so-
motivational cat poster is the one inside your heart.
Yeah, John
is-
actually yells out, "If you're that gnome, the commissary lady, I kind of actually need that key if we're getting out of here. So I'll give you something else that's valuable. I've got an enchanted ring.
How enchanted?
I don't know. I picked it up out of an alligator pond.
Ah. It's worth like at least like 200 gold, because that, I mean, yes, it is acceptable.
I will swap out the brass ring for the shovel.
Good, good. Now, yes. What else do you got? More fire.
Do we want to give up the potions?
I mean, we don't know what they do.
Maybe that's the best
We can
reason to
ask.
give them up.
I mean, good point.
I'll hold up the green potion that I picked up. Just be like, how about this? You know what it is and what it's worth?
Yes, it is of amazing value. Give it.
Oh, really? Then it's worth to keep it.
No, it's bad. You should give it. I mean, grant it unto me and receive boon.
Tell you what, I'll make
More
a deal
fire.
with you. John, actually, I'm saying this out of character. Tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. I am a god of death. I can actually cast a miracle. You help us get out of here, and I'll grant you a miracle.
What kind of miracle?
What do you want?
Can you make me a real boy?
I mean, possibly. I'm kind of new to this. Just woke up to the power, so I'm not sure what all the rules are.
Does the commissary lady want to get a transgender?
I don't
Operation?
think it's the commissary lady, but it might be.
Probably works for her.
I'm going to transfer this encounter from the regular sacrificial altar list to the weird stuff cabinet.
Just keep everything in the weird stuff.
Deposit
No, I
the
mean-
miracle.
Nah, miracles don't work like that unless I can. I mean,
Could you?
okay,
You think-
I'm going
Could
to.
you make?
Could I make what?
Could you make like a solid miracle?
I wonder if I could. It would probably take all 4 of my miracle points, but I could probably make a scroll of wish.
I mean, that sounds like. I got.
Yeah,
a bunch.
you know what? I'll go ahead and do it. I'll burn all 4 points of my miracle points to make a scroll of wish.
Roll a d20.
Should I do it in Tailspire or on D&D Beyond?
Your choice.
I'm asking the group.
Whichever one gives you a natural 20.
Oh boy.
I say go on Telspire. Roll that virtual dice onto the fire.
Yeah,
Toss it
onto
into the fire.
Put it into
Offer
the
your
bowl.
Destroy
sacrifice.
it.
Offer your sacrifice.
No.
That's a 6.
Let me roll
That's-
severity.
Well, we tried, guys.
Oh,
We
It
did.
was a good idea.
wow. Okay. I have a question for you guys.
E.
Is high
Low is
good,
good.
or is high bad?
Low is good.
Oh no.
I agree with Tyrandal. Low's good.
Okay. I'll let you
This is a
decide what
99 again.
I'll let you decide what I rolled. In your hand appears a gold silver coin with unusual etchings on the rim of it, and it has your face.
It's a soul coin.
Did I just trap my own soul?
You feel fine. Closer to an IOU coin. Magically
Oh.
binding IOU coin.
Oh.
That seems potentially not good.
Yeah.
It falls from your hand onto the floor. It seems like everyone but you can possess it.
Oh.
I will pick it up. Val will pick it up.
You have the
Thank you.
ability to cast command once a day on John.
Oh. Val just picks it up and is like, "Oh, that's what you did. That's not what I would have done, but
That is not what I intended to do.
we probably should get this reversed ASAP."
I don't know if it can be.
Also,
Then we better keep it to ourselves. Then.
Yeah, whatever
We-
you
we
do,
might-
don't tell the other bird about it.
Yeah. Durandal might.
There is a very loud booming sound. What? Don't look at me, says the statue. I mean, don't look at me.
I wonder. Would this be safe in a dragon?
Probably not. I'm not sure if I want a juvenile dragon with the mind of a ancient to be able to tell me what to do once a day.
But it's the ultimate check against being an asshole.
It really is.
Yeah.
It would be better.
Too
if
bad
we had one of
Tyrandal didn't do
Tyrandal.
that.
I did nothing wrong.
Yet. All right. Honestly, I think we're pretty much done.
Yeah, I
don't really
think
have
so
much more.
too.
I kind of want to go treasure diving into that middle area, but I don't think the snake lady is going to let us.
I mean,
More
you wanna
fire.
Do a quick walk around the pit. see if there's
Present
anything in the back of
me
the room.
your boon.
It
boot?
failed.
I saw you had a coin.
Yeah, it's not what you think it is.
It looks special.
It's cursed.
How do you know?
Because I know. I made it.
There's a click as you moved on the floor, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I'm timing my movements with the
It's
the
weird
conversation.
because like the other ones felt like it was a little bit of a click, but it didn't really do anything. That one locked in place. Step away from the wall.
Which wall?
It locked in place. Go back. The other area.
All right, I'll go back.
Click. Stop. Go retreat the way you came.
Oh, that way. Okay, I understand.
Click. Stop. Nope. Don't move another muscle or Serpentine the Great will destroy you. More fire.
Can I like
Stop doing that.
Can I like wave
Look,
my hand close
you
to
just
the
told
fire,
me
see
to
if
go
it's
back.
actually?
I'm going back.
Pyrotechnic.
No, stay away from the fire. It's cool. Doesn't actually hot. It's not actually hot.
It's not real fire.
Yes, it is.
So,
It goes
does
higher.
this one click? Does this one click or does this one click?
John climbs up.
There is a mechanism spinning now, and you hear it from the other wall. Nope. Okay, your boons are received. Leave now.
So
Alright.
the mechanism is on the snake, or it's just in the wall.
It's on the right wall. Leave now. No,
Over
no,
here?
that is not leaving. Final click.
Yep. Let's
Fireball
take
enters
care
the
of this.
room.
You're casting fireball.
You
No,
see,
I
you
was
see
saying
a
a fireball
gnome
enters the
operating
room.
in a set of mechanisms and gears. Nope, don't look at me. Don't look at the gnome. It's just a statue.
Walk over and grab him by the scruff of the neck.
Hey, let me
Pick him
go.
up off the floor.
Is this the gnome
Just like the Wizard
from
of
the
Oz.
commissary?
No,
Oh, look,
that
there's a
was an
sword
old
in a
lady.
stone.
This is a different.
So, can you help us actually get out of here or not?
I mean, okay, look. I know what it looks like, but I swear I didn't put you here.
No, I know that. We
We came
actually
here.
did this ourselves.
Oh,
But we want the thing we're looking for, and we want out.
oh really? I mean, most people end up with a teleporter trap. It's really weird. Like, you know?
Yeah, we're kind of not smart.
Okay. Well, you know. Well,
Urandal is though.
how can I help you?
I literally just said we want the potion we came here for, and we want out. And you're gonna help us.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm not asking. I'm telling.
uh, I see. Well, I mean, I don't have a potion.
No, you probably know where it's at, though, right?
Down the hall to the right through the doors. Avoid everything.
Yeah. Okay, so that just means you're coming with us. Thank you
No-
for your help.
No. I'm not gonna do that. He misty
I
steps
walk
into a
out
corner.
carrying it. Can you misty step while somebody is holding you?
I mean, you grabbed him. I don't know if that was grapple per se, but you know,
There was no check, so yeah, I mean, I had him up. He wasn't grappled.
yeah, he just like misty steps away.
All right, Val will, in that case, getting the gist of the situation, go over and grab him again.
He. Before you do that, he points to you. It looks like a candy cane. Says, "Don't. Hey, step back. I'll use this."
Do you know how to?
Yes.
Sure you do. I'll go grab him.
He's very sad that you ignored his candy cane.
Let's
Take a
go,
bite
buddy.
out of it.
He takes it. He licks it despondently.
Don't worry, we'll make sure you get back here safe. After all,
Yeah,
you
we're
got
not-
that sword and stuff.
Yeah, we're not gonna hurt you. We literally just don't want to deal with the traps anymore.
Ah, I see.
You're just gonna be the guide.
I see. I'm Bingle.
Hey, Bingle, I notice you're missing a rod from your machine here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there was this dude, and it got complicated.
Hey,
I'll,
Fulvus, do you have it on you?
Kirandal to join us.
I
Soon
look
as
at
you
my
open the door.
quarterstaff. Does it go in the thing?
It goes in the thing.
Yeah.
If
Well,
Kirandal
you don't.
goes
It's
to the
not the
door, can
quarterstaff
you
you have. It's a separate thing.
Oh.
So, the
open it? I
rod
think
goes in the
Kirandal
thing.
has that.
Arendelle!
He hits a button and the door opens.
Wait, how far does my owl get inside the? Inside
He's
the
chilling
vents.
out there.
Where does he pop out at?
I don't know where you want him.
I mean, I push him through the vent. I don't see like where does it lead.
Vent.
Yeah. The holes. It's emitting small steam that's covered by the flame.
Oh no, that was
I'm-
like he can't fit through there. That's just like part of the mechanism. That's how it works.
Oh.
You can jam the machine, but that's it.
Okay, well, it's jammed with my owl's corpses then. No, it's not.
Dang.
I just noticed
Hello.
this bookcase is literally floating. That's not acceptable.
Right.
There we go.
I'm glad you guys didn't
Dang,
die.
I missed floating bookcase. That was my favorite character.
Yeah. No. Also, if you want, we can probably loot the center thing on the way out.
Oh, hey, these rods
Oh,
like this
that-
unusual.
That's all
What?
fake.
Ah.
It's all illusion work, really. Part of the
Oh, is it?
labyrinth.
So John walks over and reaches a hand into the pile of gold.
Nothing happens. Literally goes right through.
Nice illusion work.
Yeah, not my doing exactly.
So is it the unusual rod that fits?
Yes, it is.
Hey, what's up with the cat coming out of your hat?
Look, you have word growths. I have word growths.
The
I
bird.
was just calling attention to it, hoping that it was Olivia.
Think of it.
Not gonna lie.
Okay, look, it's a really large pimple. Okay, it's kind of embarrassing.
It's like
And-
Billy and Mandy, wasn't it? Isn't that the one that Irwing had that boil that came alive or something?
Maybe, I don't know.
Probably.
It's been years.
Irwing does sound like a Billy and Mandy character, so yeah.
No, he is. He's a black nerdy character. But I don't remember if he had the boil that possessed him or if that was a different cartoon.
It all blends
Okay.
together.
Anyways, what happens if I were to insert this rod into that? What is this? Is this a magic circle? Like teleportation circle?
I mean, not so much as teleportation. Honestly, I don't know. I have limited memories, being a construct and all.
Okay.
Oh, he's a construct. Interesting.
If I put on that if I put on the blindfold real quick, do I see a glowy red thing?
Yes.
I take off the blindfold.
Maybe the book will have something on it, and he'll pull out the spell book from the lich. See.
He is propelled against the wall.
Hmm.
Like he's in a he's in a spinning machine.
That's interesting.
If I lift the spell book up, does he lift with it?
Yes.
Oh. I found the key to him.
Cool.
Oh, wish we had known that with the other ones.
Right?
Can you let me go? This is uncomfortable. I'm gonna yeah.
I turned the book 180 degrees, so
Uh,
the back is
he goes
facing
flying.
him. Oh. Well, that didn't work. What happens if I were to touch from the gems? Any of them correspond to him?
Wait, no. He is now inside the gym.
Ah,
Can I summon him out of the gym now?
No.
Hmm.
Well,
What have you
Well-
done to me?
Can anyone else hear him?
No.
what are you talking about?
Great.
I can't believe the plot point for Tyrandal is that he has schizophrenia.
So you hear him start talking out loud. So, Bingle, have you met Jeb? Jeb, have you met Blingle?
You? They both point to each other spectrally. He's the
Yeah.
reason I'm stuck in here.
Which one said that?
I'm Bingle.
Jeb, you created this place?
No, I sent look, I needed look. It was a quest.
Oh, okay. A quick question. Was he a construct before or after you sent him in?
It's complicated.
I need to know if this lich has managed to find a way to make a human or a humanoid into a golem.
Yes.
That is fascinating. Hmm.
It's very unpleasant.
Well, who cares about that?
His victims?
Yeah, and you're still alive.
Politely.
He can only feel despair.
Well, if anything, you're immortal. Think of all the tomes you could read, all the dungeons you can dive.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can sure do a lot of things now.
Eh. This is only a minor setback. We'll get you out somehow.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Or, I mean, worst case scenario is the Lich will kill us, take his spellbook back, and then you'll be there with him again.
Oh, great, so he can torture me in person. Amazing.
Yeah.
The last
So
time
if you-
that happened, he made me watch Friends.
So if you don't want that happening, maybe you shouldn't be such a dick and actually help me out a little bit more, huh?
Look, look, look. There's only so much I can tell you, okay?
Alright.
Well, you're
so
connected.
Tyranol is just talking to himself this whole time. What does
Yep.
the rod do when it's inserted? What is the thing you do?
You insert it and you get the feeling you can twist it.
Twist it.
Pull it. Bop it.
One final
Well,
thing Tyrandal will ask before any shenanigans happen. So, since you're part of the book, can you like search its contents? Maybe be like a, you know, what would
Look,
be a
just
master?
because I was originally in table of contents doesn't mean that's all I can do. I am multi-talented.
What's that AI program in Halo? Corona?
Cortana.
Cortana. Can you be like my Cortana and navigate this spellbook for me? Help me navigate it.
Sure. Tell me the password.
Well, it's password.
No. Sorry about that, Chief. Alright, enough Halo references.
Passport is the name of the book. You just gotta say it correctly.
Okay, so what happens? What are they doing?
You shove it in, twist and flick, and suddenly a magic circle around the hat disappears. And now there is a fancy hat available for the taking.
Fancy
Ooh,
wizard's
fancy
hat?
hat.
That should go to the wizard.
No, it doesn't look like a wizard's hat. Looks like a hat you take to
Oh,
a
yeah.
ball.
Oh, like a
It
top
It,
looks
hat.
it
like
is
the sorting
properly
hat.
outrageous.
Oh, it's a top hat.
No, outrageous, not amazingly cool.
Well, what kind of hat would you wear to a ball if it's not a top hat?
A hat with made of ostrich feathers.
That doesn't make
It's an
any sense.
ostentatious hat. It's an ostentatious hat.
I prefer outrageous. But yeah, pretty much.
Well, who wants to stand out?
Kind of already do, so maybe the monk would be well fitted for it.
Well, it's ostrich
head
feathers. Shouldn't Valentu wear it? Or we
I
can
mean
put
more
it on the
feathers.
cat. We could put it on your cat. He looked like he could use more feathers.
Or you could just, I don't know, stick them in a bag and forget them.
I'll put it on. Since no one's putting it on, I'm gonna put it on. What happens when I put the hat on?
Hey, Blingle, what's going to happen to him?
Data not found. You feel kind of weird. You feel kind of quick.
Is it a hat of haste?
No, that would be incredibly broken.
Yes,
I
it
would
would.
love it.
Yeah, so would literally anyone ever.
Great. But feel a little bit quicker. Okay.
Test it out. Do a run.
I
Like
do
a little kid with a
jog.
cape.
Nothing
I'll
really
run
happens.
down the hallway.
Hader's gonna go up to you and say, "Let me get that for you," and he identifies it for you. It's called the Bard's Hat.
Oh.
There's a bard when you need one.
I think he's inside the book now.
Glorious entrance? Why are you
Okay, that is actually insane.
Wait, hang on.
Glorious
When
X is pretty cool.
placing it back on your head, you reappear where you were 1d4 hours ago.
It'd be amazing to go inside of a building to steal something, or a vault, one could say. Like we're going to be heading to next.
Right?
I kind of like the gain advantage for initiative rolls.
Right?
I
don't
like the
think it
stylish look.
screams- I don't think it screams Val.
It screams
Just put
Val.
your helmet. Just put your helmet underneath it. I mean, put your helmet on top of it.
You could be this. You could be the Spaniard fucking cat trainer. My God,
I mean, I'll keep it on unless someone else wants.
that could be your attack word for fucking for fucking Diego.
Yeah,
It
my
doesn't quite
character.
fit my aesthetic.
My character would abuse it, so I don't know if you want to give it to him.
Right?
But my character would definitely take it if you want to give it to him.
John would literally never use it.
I'd use
I
the
mean-
advantage.
Yeah, I'd probably use the advantage, but the rest of it, he would think it's too much of a negative thing, considering he is a cleric after all.
All I need is a War Wizard feat, and I get my intelligence and dexterity to initiative rolls. I could flourish my weapon, and then I can cast a leveled spell at someone for
Nice.
free.
So while we're puttering around here, what's with this sword?
Well, the attack of opportunity as is an attack of opportunity. So unless
Yeah.
you are capable of using attacks of opportunities as spells, you won't be able to.
That's what this feat Warcaster does.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty OP. And Gaia
Yeah.
fireballs them.
Uh-huh. Boom.
I
Okay,
mean, you can
that's
have
my
it if you
turn.
want. I really don't care.
Oh, it's only if Bellatu gives it to me.
Sure, let one of the birds wear it. I'm not a hat
Yep, I'm
person.
fine with that.
Do you really want to give him the ability to teleport away 1d4 hours ago and literally leave you guys?
Like I said,
I
I will
mean-
abuse this.
It's not like he doesn't already have the ability.
This is fair. This is true.
No, I can only teleport other people right now. I can't teleport myself.
Oh,
That comes
well,
a little later.
yeah,
Okay.
but I mean, still.
Yeah.
Hader also going to identify the rapier.
Woohoo.
It's the close enough rapier.
Listen,
What?
Oh, hey. It's pretty good.
Huh. That is pretty cool. Get to
So for the
reroll
people
your
at home,
damage.
the Bard's Hat, Glorious Entrance. When wearing this hat and attuned, you gain the following effects: When you flourish your weapon in this game and guard it, you gain advantage to initiative attack rolls in this combat. You may make an attack of opportunity against one opponent within melee range as long as your initiative score beats theirs. This occurs before the start of combat. And then the Glorious Exit ability. When grabbing this hat and waving it as an action, you turn invisible as if via the invisibility spell. When placing it back on your head, you reappear where you were 1d4 hours ago. This property may be used once every 1d4 days. And the Close Enough Rapier. This rapier was created to help with the poor skill of its previous noble owner. It quickly became evident that the unique enchantments which turned this blade to hit more meaningful rather than a glancing blow were much more useful in the hands of a true master. This weapon is a +1 rapier whenever you successfully end an attack, but if you roll a 1 at a damage die, you may instead opt to roll a 1d6 instead, but you must take the new roll. So,
Personally, I'm a fan of this lance and the jabroom, so
Yep. And rapiers aren't really cleric weapons. They're more for bashing.
Yeah, I've got a stick, some punching. That's kind of my thing.
Under the hat, you found an unusual serpent ring.
Ye-
anyone want to cast Identify on that?
I can, but I'll be out of spell points.
Adric pops out with a pinky. I gotcha.
Just burn through all of his stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll long rest in the meantime.
Serpent ring. While wearing this ring, you may mimic speech as if you have the actor feat that you have heard spoken for at least several minutes and understand. You also gain the ability to speak with snakes and gain the Yuan-Ti language proficiency, although you speak with a terribly stereotypical accent that is borderline offensive to native speakers.
I think whoever made this cache robbed a bard.
Yeah.
We can save the ring for later should it ever come up.
Yeah, we might need to talk to snakes someday.
When do the candles of the chandelier start to flicker out?
Oh, maybe we should go ahead and move on. Go
Yeah,
get that potion that you pointed out.
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Down the hall to the right. Ignore everything.
That's what he said.
Off we go. This hall is not very long.
Whoa,
It is not.
Fulvis went really far.
Well,
Don't
you
touch
said
it.
down the
It's
hall
a pet. Comes the voice.
Don't touch the lever. Keep going on past it.
Well, Tyrandol heard this, so it's up to him to communicate that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, sorry, I'm just getting my stylish new hat that requires attunement.
We could look down the hall and see that it goes on past the lever, right?
That's not the hallway he mentioned.
Yep, we don't know which hallway he mentioned.
Yeah, down
okay.
the hall.
I
to the
literally
right,
placed
just to the
where
right.
you need to be. I was at that previous hallway.
Oh.
Oh,
The instant kill hallway.
Yeah. That is like
Ah.
the exit to the maze,
Okay.
if you went the normal way.
So it sounds like we definitely do need to go back to cold storage.
Yep.
Slide past.
yeah. Like, can't we
Slide?
get in the little slots on the side?
Slide or fly.
That just sounds a
I
little.
guess. Yeah, I will slide
Okay.
past.
Yeah, I'll go through the slots on the side without picking up my feet.
bypass.
Now press
Soldier
down
make it?
on the platform.
One behind us?
I think so. That might be the murder
Oh.
platform.
No, I know
Oh.
the first one was.
Fuck it.
There are
I'll
3
do it.
murder
I will-
platforms.
I will lay down and with my feet push down on
You are very brave. It moves down. You hear it click.
I try the door. Oh no, the door tried me.
Right.
Oh god. Ah, damn it did.
This hat requires attunement, right?
Yes.
Oh, well, that doesn't look ominous.
It is a sealed door. I don't know where the key is.
I shoved the shovel into it.
A tongue appears and licks the shovel, and then you hear a mention of, close enough.
Okay, I like the animation on the door.
That was a cool
Mildly
animation.
disturbing meat door.
I wonder
Right?
whose face that was. Was it a friend of yours? I asked Bingle.
I don't know. He was made afterwards, probably.
Well,
Darendal, ask him if this is it.
Yes.
He says probably.
All right. I think you guys know what's about to happen. Val will walk up to it. Is this a silver chalice like what he saw in the vision? Hooked up?
That it is. Give me a second. Alright.
Looks like
I have a
we're
really
gonna
cool
tincture
scene for
one
you
person.
guys. Upon opening the door, a small white light shines from within, emanating from many candles like the echoing wings of angels. At last, it would seem, you are nearing the end of your long foray into this dungeon. As you walk forward, you begin to hear whispers of those who had not yet made it this far. Cries of insanity, as they are trapped. Cries of joy, of exultation of those who would follow in their footsteps to complete their hallowed journey. Cries of anger, for they were stripped of life long before their due time. Cries of misery, for there are but food, fodder, and tools, a feast of souls for he who made this labyrinth. Along the other wall lies a set of sealed doors, in the center being a marvelous sapphire sphere, mixed with swirling and twinkling light. Before you lies a pedestal, as if in the middle of a ritual. On the top and in the center lies a simple but beautiful chalice with candles surrounding it. Upon the pedestal lies writing in an unfamiliar language. Before you can inspect the room further, you hear an echoing voice as a strange figure in armor, with a shield and sword of golden sheen, materializes near your party. You have come so far, and with much to make it here. Have no fear. Trapped though I may be, you are safe. Be safe, for it is I who shall bar the gates.
Sorry, that saying, was it a voice that said it?
A man appeared. Spectral.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. A man appeared, spectral. Further inspection upon his person reveals that this armor is as well kept in death as it ever was in life. Even his ghostly form reveals that his armor is shining from polished and well-kept respect. His sword is sharp and clean, and the ever-open eye in the back of his hand always watches. Welcome, he says.
put my blindfold back on.
More watchers, nothing else.
But and he looks as he did without the blindfold on.
He's not there.
Interesting.
Are you here? Are you a specter, or are you an illusion hologram?
I am a dream.
Eh,
I'm gonna keep the blindfold on.
How many of us may sip from the chalice?
As many as who dedicate themselves.
now
What?
that, yeah.
To What or whom?
themselves.
Okay.
Well, I'm always dedicated to myself. It's what got me here in life. Well, that's what got me successful in my previous life, being true to myself.
He walks forward and places a hand along their etchings, and he reads, "The shadow of something bears more truth than that which casts it. If you wish to drink your fill, you shall embrace eternity."
That sounds like death. I don't like that last part.
I mean,
This is what we came here for, though, and I have no doubts that I can survive it.
Death, life, what is existence but meaning to a god?
Out of character, I've seen myself old and wise, so apparently I don't die here. So using that knowledge,
Supposedly.
supposedly, yeah. I mean,
So using that logic, he's willing.
bottoms
He's
up.
ready to take a swig from it.
But before you do, Val will do the signature thing that he just did with the potion. Walk up to it, and since this actually looks like what it was in the vision, he'll like take it serious, pick it up, take a deep breath, and then let the breath out like he trying to mimic the his future self as much as he could.
You leave out a very thin sheet of hot ember flame. On the cup lie the words, "I wish to drink my fill."
I will turn over to Tyrandal, hand it to him, and say, "Better when it's hot, don't you say?"
I guess.
He has a smirk on his face, as if like this is an inside thing for him, and I don't think anyone else will. Unless you've read the vision.
Nope.
Alright,
Okay.
Take a
I
drink.
guess I'll drink my fill.
Raising the cup and uttering this phrase causes the dungeon to shake. All light goes out, as if the tiny candle known as the sun was snuffed out, unceremoniously and without mercy. Light, green and macabre, close all around you, and in a flurry of weaving steps, all lights in the dungeon go still. Everything is quiet. Soon you hear it, but you're unable to move. You hear steps all around you, like soldiers rushing forward, like children running, and it turns quickly into horror. Screams of terror, of rage, of anger, of retribution fill your mind, and out of your breath exhales a scream of a generation, a scream of a million generations, all bound to be consumed. Lights from before, the torches tinted with a shade of red and green, streak towards you like a swirling whirlpool, with the chalice at the center. It engulfs you, it consumes you, the light billowing among your body, rising and twisting into the chalice. The faces, a sea of faces, of adventurers, wizards, farmers who got lost, guards who were killed by traps, innocents who were set free within the labyrinth, promised only freedom if they brought back this very cup. All of them, an almost endless sea, now swirls softly in the blue-green liquid that suffuses the cup. The light that shines from it is akin to the sheen of the ocean in the mid-morning sun. There's only but one choice that remains now.
To keep drinking.
If you want to.
I don't know what the choice is.
That's the choice, whether or not you drink.
Oh, yes.
Time seems to flow strangely, as if the time it takes a coin to drop from your hand to the floor should take 1,000 years. You are adrift, what seems like an eternity. You are a carpenter. Your love was taken, and you rushed to bring her back. The bandits threw you in a dark hole, and you starved. You are a guard to an explorer, a scholar. His foolishness led you to die in this corner, with your legs broken. You are a knight, valiant and strong. Your immunity to disease did not save you from the poisoned dagger from your traitorous squire. You are a wizard, wise and powerful. The secret lies within, you are sure of it. Days later, with no food or water, you finally escape with a piece of the puzzle, but not before you bleed out the entrance, gored to death by a creature who cares nothing for magic. You are a thief, a tall knight, a paladin, caught you stealing and made you a squire. You stabbed him in the back while he fought some terrible beast. You ran to the entrance but could not escape. You fled into the darkness and met a similar fate. They all come, one by one, in a flood of emotion and memory, like bathing in a pool of knowledge. While here, you are capable of anything. While here, you are unto a god. In the briefest of moments, that moment is gone. The memory, the power, the water leaves you, and some bit remains, like drops stuck to damp skin. You are you, but now, you are more.
I am me, but I am more. I'll hand the cup back to Val.
Well, what happened?
He
Any
has
different?
a very fugue look on his face. He's like in a fugue. He's not quite there mentally yet. He's processing all these other memories. It'll take him a moment.
Well, did it taste decent at least?
I don't.
What does a
remember
ray
it
of
tastes
moonlight
like.
taste like?
Yeah, I don't remember what it tastes like.
Alright, well. If it's still hot, I'll take my sip.
You experience the exact same visage.
Alright, next up.
So
That's
it's
a lot.
so it. Well, I'll wait until everyone else has a sip before I voice my thoughts.
I assume you both will drink?
I'd like to, while they're doing, oh, I guess while they're drinking, I'd like to attempt to commune with my newfound hangers on, I suppose, my spectator.
You feel like teeny tiny fingers, like from 1,000 hands, along your cheeks, and it whispers, "You could be more. You could be more."
I focus on the drink with a query. Does it want me to drink it?
It's telling you could be more if you drink from it.
So be it.
You receive the same effect.
Before John drinks from the chalice, he's going to say one thing first. I accept my fate. And then he's going to drink.
Alright. One second.
At least with the vision that Val got, I don't think there was anything to like hint at not drinking it. If anything, drinking it specifically while it's hot. Which makes me wonder if anything would happen at all if we just straight up drank it when.
Alright. So,
No clue.
here's a roll I need from each of you.
Brain
I
freeze.
need 2 D4, but I need each of D4 to be told to me separately. Okay?
I'll roll them in D&D Beyond and post them in general.
Okay.
Um,
Make sure you
I'm
let me
gonna
know which
do-
one you roll first.
They're both D4s, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna trust in Hail
Make sure you post them in general.
right here.
Oh.
What's
I
your
hope
second?
high
There you go.
number were
Thank you.
good.
Alright.
Well, if low numbers are good, we didn't get them.
Oh. Wow.
Of course, from what we remember, low is good. High is
Yeah,
bad.
right.
That depends on.
Except for the
various
one time
things.
we got that 99.
Right.
All right then.
Well, everyone got different roles, so
Yeah, this is
It's
gonna
all
be
different.
fucking interesting.
So
Someone
we'll
turns
reconvene
into a
next
bear.
week.
Another person explodes.
Yeah. It's up to you if you guys want to wait. I could DM you the effects though. That's fine.
I think we
Yeah,
should
I
wait
kinda-
to be more suspenseful.
All right.
Cliffhanger.
Very well.
I would like to know personally.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I'm
I will inform you off the recording. All right. So this has been session 8. What are we naming the session? The most important part, of course.
The climactic ending.
I think the Golden Corral was pretty
Golden Corral was pretty funny.
I demand a refill.
Okay.
funny.
That'll be it. I demand a refill. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, you heard the man. Thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful day.